perfect. Today we seek the best. We want to live the best. As lifestyles evolve, cities transform to keep up, giving birth to new urban centers. The great Machiavelli said, "Whoever wishes to foresee the future must consult the past." So let's journey to some of the greatest planned urban centers created for evolving cities across the world. Each driven by a pulsating heart, a throbbing city center around which the life of the city revolves. Take Midtown Manhattan, New York. With landmarks like Times Square, Rockefeller Center, and Broadway, it's the busiest district in America, with an eclectic mix of culture, commerce, and great residential spaces. Across the Grand Atlantic in the United Kingdom sits Canary Wharf in East London, London's bustling new financial district, home to giant corporations. Across the Channel, in Paris, Europe's largest planned business district and the pride of Paris, La Défense. And at the southern tip of the Malay Peninsula, Raffles City was created as a prime integrated urban development that transformed Singapore.
City centers are undergoing transformation. Midtown Manhattan, Raffles Center in Singapore, Lodha in Paris. They are redefining the way cities look, the way they're lived, the way they're seen. And I think it's very important that we in Bombay and in India understand this tremendous impact which an urban center can have on the city.
And now the city closest to my heart, the gateway to India's thriving economy, the place I adoringly call home, Mumbai. From an archipelago of 7 islands, Mumbai has transformed itself into a mega world city. Now a new chapter in Mumbai's history unfolds, the creation of a landmark urban destination, developed by the state-run MMRDA that will redefine Mumbai as a global city like never before. Here I am at the very location where history will be created, as Mumbai's geography will change forever. The last virgin piece of land in the island city, spread across 284 acres, is about to be transformed, and is perhaps the last opportunity for the city's elite to live at their best in the very heart of Mumbai. This is where the city first sees the sun rising from the east, warming the feathers of flamingos who migrate here each winter. Vast open lands and a cool breeze blowing in from the sea beyond. It will be the monumental meeting point of the metro rail, the monorail, and the Eastern Freeway. We're talking about high-speed connectivity like never before, so you can zip to work using public transportation, sparing the environment, and, if I might add, wear and tear on your BMW.
Imagine something that is perfectly planned, eco-friendly, and centrally located right in the heart of the city. Imagine that you have great public places, open spaces, and great infrastructure. Imagine a situation where residential homes, great quality offices, cultural institutions, educational institutions all come together with great sensitivity such that the environment and social fabric is enhanced and not at all impacted adversely.
This is India's greenest development, a green haven spread across 284 acres, with over 100 acres of open green public spaces. Tree-lined boulevards and green fingers running across its entire length and breadth. A large oval green in the middle will serve as the nerve center for activity and recreation. A dynamic central step canal inspired by Canal Saint-Martin in Paris and lush wetland parks, maintain perfect harmony with the ecosystem. Life here is a breath of fresh air. And at the heart of this world-class destination is New Kaf Parade, an oasis of luxury with open green spaces.
Our landscape design for New Kaf Parade is very unique. We have created many different types of gardens that we have never done before. There are larger gardens, for example, where children can play cricket. There are swimming pools for adults. There are swimming pools and water play areas for younger children. There are contemplative gardens and healing gardens that people can also enjoy.
New Kaf Parade, a plan to perfection luxury development built with great sensitivity, making the most efficient use of natural resources to enhance not just the quality of life of its inhabitants, but also the environment. Brought to you by India's premier real estate developer, the Lodha Group. The group has transformed the face of real estate and redefined every benchmark, bringing global standards of living to India. The Lodha Group has brought together some of the finest minds in the world of architecture, structural design, landscaping, and lifestyle services to create a residential and commercial masterpiece with standards of excellence never seen before in India. New Kaf Parade. Here, luxury knows no bounds and the sky no limits. Towering high-rises with facades that echo the beauty of traditional Indian block prints. Naturally air-cooled palaces in the sky. Vertical gardens. Sky decks that invite in the Arabian Sea and the finest comforts to help you live life at its best.
The first thing a resident of New Kaf Parade will notice when they walk into their apartment is how much natural light there is and how this natural light is coming from all sides. We've been very careful to detach each apartment away from its neighbour so that whereas a normal apartment you might only get windows along the front facade, we have windows at the front, the side and the back, and so there'll be a beautiful sense of light and air.
In a city where space is precious and rare, imagine having 75% devoted to open green spaces, creating a sublime setting for its inhabitants.
One device we used to create interest in the gardens was the colonnades, and these are covered walkways which link one facility to the next. And as the residents walks around these covered walkways, they'll have water on one side of them. There'll be pavilions all along the colonnade where they can stop and enjoy the garden.
The use of environmentally friendly construction materials, sensor-driven lighting, solar-powered water heating, and rainwater harvesting all minimize energy consumption. And driving it all is 100% commitment to achieve what we call responsible luxury.
We've taken the very best from the East and the West, brought it together, and combined with our record of delivering on our promises of luxury, we hope that New Kaf Parade will set a new benchmark for our city.
This is where it all comes together. A world-class destination with a responsibility to its residents and to the city of Mumbai. Perfect.